A lot of work, you are super tired. See, that's what make y'all get upset right there. You done did a lot of work, you're super tired, you glad to be done with all of it. You done already counted it up, you already know how much all that fat money coming, right? You ready, right? And then as soon as you go to put them in, you go back in tomorrow and check, just go look and see if they done gave you some more work. But not only did they not give you more work, but the QC done something back by 3 or 4. Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to talk a little bit about returns. When we have problems with QC, when the QC returns our work back to us. And before I even dive a little deep into that, I just want to say, you guys better not be quitting these jobs and quitting working for these companies and doing all of this freelance, get your free time work based off the fact that you mad at QC. Y'all better not be doing that. Because now remember, now at the end of the day, they just doing their job too. Okay? And we have to keep that in mind before we get mad and decide to run off from a company because they sending work back. And you think I don't get work something back to me? Of course I do. They always sending something back to me. And you know why? Because just like I talk fast, I read fast too. And sometimes I can run past some stuff and I swore I done answered questions 1 through 9 or 1 through 10, and I done went on to the next page and instead of answering questions, you know, when you finish the paperwork after you come back from taking the pictures, and then it'll come right back to me and tell me question 8 is required. I'm like, what? Then I go and look and I didn't even answer it. One time I knew for sure I answered, and when I clicked off the file and came back, apparently maybe I thought I clicked it and I didn't click it. I don't know. But just don't be getting mad and running off from these people because they are actually sending you work back, because sometimes it do be our fault. Come on now. Most of the time it's our fault. And what we're mad about, we're mad because we're wondering why you ain't fix it. It's just a check mark. Check it. You didn't have to send that back. But you know what? If the job tells me to send it back, they have to send it back. I work a job every day where somebody do something wrong on that stuff, I'm supposed to send it back, but most times I don't. I just fix it. Why? Because it takes more effort to send it back and write a little shiesty note than it does to just correct it and keep it kicking. But you got some people who are going to follow the rules to the T, and if the rules say if it's wrong or something's missing or they didn't check off something or they didn't check a box or if they don't do an X on this, then send it back, guess what they're going to do? They're going to send it back and they're going to write you a note, and they don't realize that it took them 5 minutes to type that note out and tell you exactly what to do, put it in the right queue and send it back to you when all they had to do was check the check mark. Everybody's not going to work like you. So just get over it and let's just keep moving and get this money, okay? And some of y'all wonder what money. I'm telling you what money. The money from this book right here, National Field Service Directory, okay? Get this book, okay? I'm going to hold it up here so make sure y'all see this book good. I'm going to put it right in front of me. National Field Service Directory, okay? This is from Richard Law on SoFi, okay? National Field Service Directory, Richard Law, SoFi, okay? Fieldservices.com. Make sure you go on there and get this book, all right? This book will save you a lot of time and hassle of having to run around trying to see if you can chase companies down, figure out what companies that you can actually work for. Yes, once again, there are a lot of people out here with videos talking about these companies, a lot of different companies and stuff, but the majority of what they're talking about is apps, okay? You're going to run across companies in here that you've already heard of, true, but you're also going to run across companies in this book that you would have never seen if you didn't get this book. For those of you who've gotten it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you need a resume, they'll do a resume for you too. Go on ahead and hook you up. I got mine. Get yours. I'm trying to share. It's more than enough love and more than enough money and more than enough for everything in this world to go around. So I'm trying to help you guys out just like I was helped out, okay? So I'm trying to make sure that you guys know exactly what you need to do to get things going. Now back to this QC, okay? If you're having an issue, let's say for instance, I'm gonna give you a prime example of mine, okay? One time, I'm a newbie to this company, right? And at that point, I had some problems with one of the files that I was doing. Okay, and this is one of those companies that will cut you loose a little bit once you done went through all this little training. They'll call you and do a video training, the whole little 9 yards, right? So they think that because they did the quick little training that you're done, right? So that's what they think. So Now, anytime that you have a problem, you can't just contact someone via email or by the phone. You just got a problem. You need to try to figure it out, okay? So I find myself sometimes having to figure stuff out. It's not all the time, thank goodness, because I wouldn't cut them. But I don't have to do that. But at the same time, let's say, for instance, you work for one company and you're doing a sketch, right? So you're doing a sketch for this company. This company, you have gotten used to doing a sketch on their platform, so you know exactly how to do it. Then you get on another platform and start working for them, and their sketch program is totally different. So now you over there don't even know what's going on. You can't make a circle. If you make a line, the dot won't go away. There's no backtrack. There's no nothing going on here. You just like, what in the world is happening? Why come I, if I put something here, I can't delete it and start over? What is happening, right? So you do the best you can. You send it through. You hope for the best. It comes back. Then when it comes back, QC don't tell you what to do. They just say, please correct the sketch. So, I'm talking about, because it's for me now, right? I saw one through, and it came back for the QC. QC said, please correct the sketch. I was like, whoa, what? I was hoping that since you sending it back to me, you're going to tell me what I need to do to correct the sketch. Because most of the time when they send you something back, they'll tell you what the problem is. They just say, please correct the sketch. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I got hot. I was hot. I was like, you know what? This is a bum mess. So I just put it to the side, and I just said, when I can take the time out and try to figure out how to do the sketch on my own, I'll do that, because clearly I'm not going to get that help. But sometimes it don't get that deep with you guys, with the stuff that you have sent it back to you. Sometimes it's just not that deep. Sometimes you can have things coming back to you simple, okay? And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, for instance, you do your work, you worked hard, right, and you send it through. And then you forget to select whether the roof is hip, gable, or flat. Is it a flat roof? Do it have a hip on the edges, or is it just a straight little gable roof? Maybe you forgot to click it. Maybe you thought you clicked it and you didn't, but you done worked hard on this, right? You done did a lot of work. You are super tired. See, that's what make y'all get upset right there. You done did a lot of work. You're super tired. You glad to be done with all of it. You done already counted it up. You already know how much all that fat money coming, right? You ready, right? And then as soon as you go to put them in, you go back in tomorrow and check, just go look and see if they done gave you some more work. But not only did they not give you more work, but the QC done sent back by 3 or 4 of them. You like, what is they doing? So now you mad. You so mad, you about ready to quit. I'm sick of this QC. I'm gonna quit. Let me tell y'all something. Once again, do not quit over no return of a QC, okay? Because most of the time, it's gonna be something that we left out, and we're mad because they could have went on ahead and just clicked it when they saw it. It's something simple. First of all, how you know they're able to click it? Maybe all they could do is view it and write a comment if they need to send it back. Maybe they can click it, but like I said earlier, they choose not to click it because they going by the rules, and the rules says something wrong with it, send it back with a note. And they don't care about sending it back with a note, because why? You should have saw it. Now, why Deetra didn't click that? Now, I know she knows she's supposed to click this a 2-story home. Did she just miss it? Let me check. Now, on her other files, she checked 2-story home for this house, so she just missed it. Well, what she need to do is she need to slow her little ass down. Let me write her a note. File such and such number, you need to click 2nd story. 2nd story needs to be clicked and then resubmit. Thank you. Before that, they could have clicked it themselves. I used to get mad, and sometimes when I'm very irritated or if I'm super tired and I swear I'm through and I just know I ain't missed nothing, that's when you miss some stuff. And then they'll send it right back to you, and I'll be like, ugh! This better be on next check. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell. One more time. Don't y'all let QC stop y'all grind, okay? Don't y'all let QC stop y'all grind, because y'all know just like I know that most of the time they send it back because it's something you missed. So, suck it up and keep rolling. I love y'all so much. I'm so glad to be sharing all this information with you guys, because I know that in the end, all of you going to be rolling and making that money, and we're going to get that freedom here in 2024. What we going to do? Okay. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You know what to do. Love you. Talk to you later. Have a good night.